missed last week, don't worry, we're running this all again, and I believe the video might still be accessible, so you can catch up really quick. We are, last week was an overview for those of you who are new this week of what we've got our oils, now what? And this week we're going to be talking about nutrition and supplements. My name is Wayne Leese. I have been a doTERRA wellness advocate for almost 6 years now. Hard to believe it's been that long. I come from a corporate background, but then left corporate America and became a licensed massage therapist and an essential oil coach. And I'm certified with the Oil Institute as well as with doTERRA's certification program. So I want to introduce my co-host tonight, Laura. Laura, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Welcome. And I'm still hearing that echo. Maybe it's me for some reason.
Well, if I mute myself.
Okay. Is that better? I think so. All right. I actually worked in insurance sales for 18 years until I was laid off, and luckily I had my essential oil business to fall back on. I've been with doTERRA for 4 years now, and as a wellness coach, and it really is one of my passions to help people with their health and wellness. And I also just became Reiki certified, so I'm very, very excited about that, to become an energy healer and to help people with their energy. So looking forward to helping Wayne out tonight and joining in on some of these great supplements.
Fantastic. Thank you, Laura. I'm going to start the night with the first few slides, and Laura's going to jump in, and then I'll come back in after that. So Laura, if you want to mute just to cut down on any echo that there might be, if it's coming from that, and then we'll dive right in. Feel free, if you have any questions along the way, to put the questions in the chat. We have a number of other team members with us who will be happy to answer the chat. I'm not going to monitor the chat while I'm speaking. I will check it while Laura's speaking, but feel free to put any questions in the chat, and we'll either address it as we go or we'll pick up later with it. So, right now we're talking about, tonight we're talking about nutrition and supplements. And let me turn my phone off so that it doesn't ding and interrupt. So, right now we're going to dive in. So first thing around, we unfortunately, there's a lot of people sick around us, and a lot of those people are not eating the things that really help to support their system in a natural way. So we have a lot of processed foods, we take a lot of medications, we take a lot of, are we getting what's good from our food that we really need? And, the government allows us to eat things that 30 other governments and countries around the world have said no. Unfortunately, there's chemicals and things that are allowed in this country that are not allowed in other countries. And because of that, our food, it's food for thought that we have a little bit of stuff, we have a lot of stuff in our food that really shouldn't be there. It isn't healthy for us. And, a lot of times it's out of necessity that we stop for the fast food or we stop and don't think about the choices we make. And now, so because of that, we're not getting all the nutrition and the supplements we need. Also, a food that you would have bought, an apple that you bought back in the 50s was much more nutritious for you than an apple that you buy today. And that's for a number of reasons. First of all, you have a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we get now aren't local. They're picked halfway across the country or halfway across the world. And my sister's a farmer, and she told me that a pepper that you buy in the grocery store was probably picked 3 months ago. That means it was definitely not ripened on the vine, and a lot of the nutrients that we get from our food come in those last last few days or week of the plant's development. So when it's picked 3 months early and ripened in a truck someplace, then you're not getting all those nutrients because it hasn't had a time to take them from the plant and get all those nutrients in. So we're not getting those nutrients into our body. And then when we don't get the nutrients into our body, we go into a nutrition deficit with our body. So we definitely want to make sure that we are adding new or supplements to our system so that we can make sure that we get enough of the good foods that we need. So nutrition is foundational. It allows our body to function optimally. And one of the things that people complain about all the time is lack of energy, that they have a brain fog, they feel they're in a slump, or they feel sluggish, and they have a hard time just getting going, and they might lack mental clarity, and those are actual things because of what we're consuming isn't feeding our body what the body really needs in order to put, it's like if you put a glass of water in your gas tank of your car is not going to make it. So we need to make sure that we're filling our bodies up with the right nutrients and fuels that it needs to support our cardiovascular health, to support inflammatory response, to support digestion, to support hormonal balance. And it's if we just put the man-made things in, our bodies won't work the way they're meant to. We have in our body has all our body can take care of itself. It has all the healing properties we need. We just have to get out of its way. We really do. So one of the first things that we're going to talk about is the Lifelong Vitality product. And this, I have to say, is one of my absolute favorite products that doTERRA offers. And it's a really great foundational product. It's also, you think we're an essential oil company, this is doTERRA's top selling product. And they realize how important it is for people to have a good foundation, that they will actually, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on this product. So if you try it for 30 days and it's not working for you, doTERRA will give you your money back, no questions asked. And I don't know how many people do that, but I'm guessing that they don't, because anybody I know that has tried it has noticed a huge difference just within the first week. I know if I go away and I forget to take my supplements with me, I'm not a happy camper. So today we're going to be talking about, the nutrition and some of the other supplements, which Laura will go over later. But this one in particular is really, really important. There's 3 pieces to it. There is the Microplex VMZ, and this is a whole food-based vitamin and mineral complex. I like to joke that it's made from kale and broccoli and other whole foods, and I always joke that the only way you're going to get me to eat kale is give me my VMZ, because I'm not a kale fan. So when I have a CSA and the guy who does it knows that I don't get kale in mine because I don't eat it. But I do eat it in my VMZ, and it gives me all of the, there's 12 servings of fruit and vegetables in every days worth of VMZ and these products here. So they're made from whole foods. That means no fillers. It's just the source plant. And the way these are recommended to be taken are you take 4 capsules a day of each of these. You take 2 in the morning with breakfast, and either 2 at lunch or 2 at dinner. I do morning and evening because it's easier for me. And the second product that's here is the center one here. It's the E-Omega product. Those are omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, which are excellent to support everything that your body does. It has, if you Google the benefits of omega oils, you're going to see pages and pages of pages and how it helps gut health, how it helps hormone health, how it helps joint health, how it helps brain health. And all of skin, it's all really comes down to the omega oils, and doTERRA gives you a full complement of all three of them, the 3, 6, and 9. A lot of the other omega oils that you get on the market are just 3s and 6s, and but you, with this, you know, you're getting the full dose to really help support all of your body systems working. And the other piece of this is the Alpha CRS Plus. This is some antioxidants as well as 6 different essential oils that are really good for helping the cell on a cellular basis work through. It helps the mitochondria in the cell work to support the energy level of the cell, and it also helps the cell to repair itself if it's damaged, as well as to, if it is damaged and unrepairable, to die a natural death. Because what happens if it doesn't, it replicates damaged, and then you have more damaged cells, and then that causes dis-ease in the body and can go on to cause other big issues if it's allowed to continue. So the Alpha CRS Plus is really great for cellular vitality and for energy. And it's the three together are a phenomenal resource for foundational health for the body. So if I were to recommend one thing to do to support your overall health, it would be use the Lifelong Vitality product. I know it has made a huge impact on my life. The next thing we're going to talk about is the rest of gut health. Gut health is foundational. So 80% of our immune system is actually in our gut. So the microbiome of your stomach and your intestines and how your food is working through them and what good bacteria lives in there that actually controls how well your body feels. And then it goes back again to give us so much credence to why food is so important. The gut plays a vital role in overall health and well-being. And this is true if you pay attention to what you eat. But to get what you really need with some of these, you need to eat 6 salads a day with 14 carrots, and that's a lot of food, So these products here can really help us to support what we are eating. And the first one here, Terrazyme, it's your digestive enzymes. We don't get the digestive enzymes in our food now, partially because of what I mentioned earlier. A lot of them aren't picked ripe, and a lot of those digestive enzymes come into the fruit and the vegetables at the last minute or the last part of their maturation process. And when they're not on the plant, they don't get those digestive enzymes. So then we don't get the digestive enzymes in our body that we need. So Terrazyme is a great way of helping our bodies to get those digestive enzymes. And it's recommended to take 1 to 3 capsules a day. If you're going to have extra heavy meals, special occasion or something, maybe take an extra one with those meals. It's good to take them with meals, and it's also good to take them, you can also take them at the end of the day, because a lot of our body's restoration process happens overnight. And during that overnight period, our brain reformats, and our gut finishes processing the food that's in our body, and everything resets during the night. So having those extra enzymes at night helps to break down the food so that we can eliminate the part that's not good and take in the nutrients. So the other 2 things you see here are our PB Assist and our PB Assist Junior. A lot of times, I mentioned the gut biome earlier. It's the good bacteria in the gut that helps us break down our foods. And a lot of times antibiotics are prescribed for a lot of different things, and because they are not natural, they're really good at killing the bad bacteria, but they're also really good at killing the good bacteria. And then, just like if you use the analogy of a movie theater, if you can remember going to a movie theater, I know it's been a long time, but we have, if it's a packed theater to see a show and somebody comes in and they're not good, they get turned away. Same thing with your gut. If your gut is full of the good bacteria, when the bad bacteria comes in, it can't stay and off it goes. If your gut doesn't have all that good bacteria and there's an empty seat in there, it's the bad bacteria is going to jump in and try to hold on and grow, and then your gut's not going to perform the way it needs to. So the PB Assist is an excellent product. It is double encapsulated. So the probiotics that you buy at the store, most of them, even though they have millions of the units of probiotic in them, most of those are killed in the stomach acid when you take them. Our probiotic is double encapsulated. So the first capsule dissolves in the stomach, and the second capsule releases the probiotic into the intestine where it's really needed. And the other really good thing about it is it has a dose of prebiotic with it, which feeds that good bacteria when it gets there. So it really helps to set it up so that it's a full movie theater and everybody else just gets passed through. And if you're having a particular problem, or there's a junior version, and then I actually haven't tried it, but it's a lot of people say it's their favorite piece of it, and it's kind of like a pixie stick, a strawberry pixie stick, and each little probiotic is micro encapsulated so that it gets to the gut. And some people will actually, if they've been on antibiotics for something and their gut is messed up in some way, will take the PB Assist and the PB Assist Junior because they're slightly different strains, and then that just fortifies the whole gut biome a little bit better. So it's really good when your gut's working properly. You can sleep better. You feel less stress because a lot of your stress hormones are also created in the gut. So if your serotonin and your feel-good hormones rather are created there, and if your gut's working properly, it eliminates the bad stuff and allows you to take in all the good stuff. So Laura, I think you're up.
Yes, thank you. And thanks for that overview, Wayne. That's awesome. I love the Lifelong Vitality products, but to go along with that, doTERRA offers just about everything you need in supplements also. So we're going to take a look at each one of these individually. And Wayne, if you could go to the next slide. The first one we're going to talk about is Deep Blue. And if you purchased a kit, that's a 5 milliliter bottle, and it has that special cap because that is one of the oils that we cannot take internally. So we're just using that topically. But to go along with the Deep Blue oil, we have Deep Blue polyphenol complex, and this is just an amazing, amazing product. And as we age, our bodies, every morning, I know when I wake up, my body's a little bit different. And depending on, what I've done the day before, if I've gardened, if I, did yoga, if I've exercised, if I walk, I can definitely have those muscle aches and pains. So this complex helps support muscle and joint comfort and function. So if you're someone who has aches and pains, on a regular basis, this is going to be the key supplement for you. You're going to really want to add this to your supplement base because it's really going to help with those aches and pains and discomfort. And maybe you don't live with daily pain. Some days I don't have any pain at all, but some days I do. So even if it's a headache, if you feel a headache coming on, you can definitely take this complex for that. Don't reach for the ibuprofen. Take a couple of the Deep Blue complex, which will really, really help. To go along with that, so that's going to be your internal support for your body with those aches and pains, joint and muscle discomfort. But also, you're going to go to your oil and to your Deep Blue cream, and also apply that topically. So if we're working on getting that into our system as well as topically, you're going to see those aches and pains diminish quite a bit. Even if you are doing a lot of physical work outside or just exercising, just sitting at your desk. I notice, some days I'm sitting at my desk and my body starts to stiffen up. So, I take a Deep Blue for that as well. And then taking care of them topically, it really does make an overall difference in, the aches and pains and how you feel. And don't you want to feel good in your body? I know I do. So supporting your body topically and internally, externally. If you wake up and you're just, stiff, I know a lot of times in the morning I am. I grab the Deep Blue oil, put it wherever, my back of my neck sometimes, and then I take 2 of the Deep Blue complex pills and I'm good to go. The great thing about the Deep Blue is if you're ordering the Lifelong Vitality Pack monthly through doTERRA, you can add on the Deep Blue complex for just $20. It's regularly $59.50 if you bought it separately, but if you add it onto your Lifelong Vitality Pack, it's $20. So that's a really great deal. And it's really going to help with the foundation that you're doing with the Lifelong Vitality and building upon that to help your muscle and your joint comfort and function. So that's a great product right there. Next slide, Wayne.
I actually just want to jump in and say
Yeah.
Deep Blue Polyphenols is one of the supplements that helped me eliminate use of Advil. I broke my back a number of years ago and I was on daily use of Advil and
Yep.
occasional use of a narcotic. And I haven't used the narcotic in years, and the Advil is now in the medicine cabinet where it belongs, not on the nightstand.
Yeah, that's awesome. Deep Blue is so great for that. Thanks for jumping in there. And it's a natural product, so it really is so much better for your body. I mean, on occasion, we all need to add a little bit something extra that's not natural, but it's really a great natural product. So next on our list is Adaptive, and I just want to say this is my pandemic favorite. I wish I had counted the number of oil bottles that I actually went through and I'm still using. I have it diffusing right now while we're doing this, but it's a new product and it calms and promotes positive feelings. So that's really good to have on hand nowadays. Every time I take it, it's the calming blend. So it's not going to interrupt your energy level. It is just going to help to take that edge off. So it supports your mood, it helps improve your state of mind. And it really is something that we all could use right now. And it also is good with children and, having them being taken out of schools and disrupting their daily activities, as well as ours. It's really a great tool to give to them as well so that they can, manage those emotions that, we're all having. So seeing the extra stress and things that we're all hearing about right now, just watch the news one time and it just gets your heart pumping. And so if you have your Adaptive by your side, it's really going to help to calm those feelings. And it is one of the supplements that, like I said, I definitely take one at nighttime. I actually took one this afternoon because I was having a little bit of anxiety. Not sure why. Things are popping up. That's all I can say about this time is that we start thinking about what's going on in the world and, it can cause that anxiety level to raise. So the Adaptive product has really been my go-to. So when you take it, it helps to promote positive feelings over an extended period of time. And they actually did a test with children, and the children as young as the age of 12. And during this test, in the first week taking it, people were reporting feeling more supported, more calm, and just a better sense of well-being, less anxious. So that's awesome. The other thing I just want to tell you about also, with this product, with Adaptive, it comes in a kit as well. So it's usually $82. But if you buy all 3 products, which the kit offers, it is all 3 for $82. Sorry, I'm not sure if I said that right. So Adaptive, if you buy all 3, it's $82. You save $14.50 for all 3 of those products, as opposed to buying just the capsules, and that includes a roller ball. So that's always in my pocket, and the bottle of oil for diffusing, and it also includes the capsules. So it is an amazing product. I highly recommend it. And it is going to help with naturally for that emotional support. Wayne, next slide, please. Turmeric. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is a hot topic, right? I'm not sure if you have heard, but turmeric is one of those products right now that and supplements that everyone is talking about. It's an incredible dual chamber capsule that doTERRA offers. It's definitely helps with inflammation and helps a healthy inflammatory response in the body. So in this particular capsule, it is turmeric powder and the oil, and it comes into a dual chamber capsule, so you get the benefits of both, which is amazing. This technology, no other company has it patented, and increases the effectiveness of the turmeric in the body by 11%. So it's really going to give you that bang for the buck. Turmeric is a member of the ginger family, and it really is a powerhouse supplement. So it not only supports inflammation, but it's also going to help support your immune system, which is so important for everyone to have that support right now, as well as your cardiovascular health. It is also a supplement that together is going to help the body fight free radicals and protect the body from oxidative damage. So, you know, Wayne talked about it with the lifelong vitality and the cellular process that, you know, our bodies are exposed to, you know, not only lacking of nutrition, some days, you know, you're running and grabbing stuff and not taking care of that, but also you are exposed to many, many different types of toxins and chemicals. One statistic that I heard was that we are exposed to more toxins in our lifetime than our grandparents were exposed to in 1 year of their life. So that has increased quite a bit. So the oxidative damage to our cells, we really do want to start protecting those. And this turmeric supplement is a great, great way to do that. So it keeps our healthy cells, right? And when our cells are healthy, it's also going to help our bodies tremendously. And what's our goal here? Our goal here is wellness, right? Staying well, and consistency creates health overall. So taking these on a consistent basis, you're going to find those benefits amazing. So the daily recommended dose for these are 2 capsules per day. You can take 1 in the morning, 1 at night, or, you know, however you prefer, but you're really going to be surprised at how you feel after taking these when added on to the lifelong vitality. Next slide. All right, Serenity. This is the restful blend. And these capsules, as you can imagine, help relieve occasional sleeplessness, promotes healthy relaxation in sleep, encourages restful sleep, and makes a difference in the quality of going to sleep. So it's not, you know, like a sleeping pill. You're not going to feel drowsy, or, you know, it's not going to affect you in that way. You take it before bedtime, maybe an hour before bedtime, but it is going to help to just calm down the nervous system, calm down the mind. If you have, you know, get those racing thoughts, and this has been happening to me now, and I never ever had this problem before, but when I lay down and when I'm quiet is when my mind starts, you know, to start processing all the things in our world and what's happening. So taking a Serenity capsule is really a great way to be able to calm down those feelings. people have said that they have really interesting dreams when they take Serenity, and it's not that Serenity is affecting the content of the dreams, but it's actually putting them into a deeper sleep. And when you go into that deeper sleep, you're going to, you know, get to that dream state. And it's going to help so much when we have restful sleep, right? So an entire nutrition and supplements and taking care of ourselves, right? It includes good nutrition, taking supplements, exercise, movement of some sort, and then getting a good night's rest, right? It's so important to our body. That's when our body repairs itself. Next slide, Wayne. Thank you. Okay, so this is doTERRA's phytoestrogen and bone nutrient. And these two products are just amazing, amazing products, especially as we as women age. They come together to help hormonal support, and not necessarily just for women, but specifically the bone nutrient is great for men as well. And it has calcium and magnesium. And a lot of times, you know, as we age, we're losing that calcium for our bones and magnesium in our body. And magnesium is so good for that, for support, you know, of our bodies, for cramping, for just so many things. So in this, we get an extra shot of calcium and magnesium, and it's really a great way to boost that up. So if you're having pains in your legs at night, cramps, like I said, restless leg syndrome, the bone nutrient is great, fantastic for that. And it probably, if you're getting that restless leg syndrome, it's probably a deficiency in magnesium that is causing that. So this is a great supplement to take for that. And also, so the phytoestrogen is a plant-based estrogen. And that's one of the reasons why I like it so much, because it does help your hormone levels. And again, especially in women as we're aging, those hormone levels cause many different types of problems. But it's not just for that. It can also be for symptoms of PMS and transition through menopause that this supplement supports. It has a special flaxseed extract, and it helps in managing the estrogen metabolism and how we metabolize. So it's really helpful to balance our hormones. So I started taking it, I want to say a couple years ago. And again, it's not, you know, when I'm taking it, I definitely feel better and can tell when I'm taking it. It's when I stop taking it that I really see, you know, what's happening in my body, and, you know, being on the warmer side and all that good stuff. So that's one thing I always have in my doTERRA my doTERRA LRP, and make sure that I take it with those supplements, because it really, it's so worth it and makes me feel so much better. And I know as we age, we need to have that extra support. Next slide, thanks. So the Mito2 Max is doTERRA's healthy cellular energy production. And this supplement helps energy and stamina. It also supports healthy cellular production. So that's something, you know, that we talked about earlier as well. So increase your mental clarity. It's natural energy, so it's not like a 5-hour energy drink that has all that caffeine in it. It has no caffeine, and it definitely energizes your body. So a lot of times, you know, people will take before they work out, or they like to take it around lunchtime. You know, I'm kind of a 3 p.m. crasher, so when I was in the office, I always was grabbing coffee at 3 o'clock. I wish that I had this product in my tool belt then, to get that extra boost of energy. So it helps to support the optimal mitochondrial function, which is the energy factories in our cells. And that's so helpful because it helps to balance our cortisol levels, which is our stress hormone as well. So directly affecting like our estrogen, our reproductive system, Mito2 Max helps to support our stamina. and definitely helps long-term. And it's an alternative to the caffeine, which is awesome, right? Because we want natural products, we want natural good things in our bodies. So it's really a great thing for that.
Hey, Laura.
So yeah.
Guys, this is Caitlin. I want to jump in for just a second because
Yeah, absolutely.
Mito is a key part of my supplement routine, and I have a quick testimonial for you guys. So my mother.
Awesome.
So my mother went to the doctor, had a whole bunch of tests done. The doctor put her on a mitochondrial supplement. She did not feel better. Oh my God, she was dragging for months. And I kept saying, Mom, why don't you try my Mito? Oh, no, she's my mom. Everything's fine, blah, blah, blah. And one day I came over and she was dragging again. And I just pulled out my little bottle and I just slid a couple pills and I said, take these for the next, why don't you take one right now and take some for a couple days. And she is sold. I mean, it is crazy that she's like, I'm on all of these things to boost my energy. And that one pill, and I'm not even sure if she's taking 2 a day like it's recommended and like I do. She might be taking just 1 a day. She is still saying, I cannot believe how much better I feel taking the Mito. So it helps with energy, it helps with mood, and it helps with mental clarity. So
Nice.
Just have to put that out there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and I forgot to mention that my mom takes it as well. And when she first started taking it, my mom's 86 years old, and when she first started taking it, she said she couldn't stop cleaning all day. She was washing the floors and just go. So that's amazing. So amazing. All right. So MitoMax, that's a great supplement there. All right. Our next one is Zendocrine Complex. And this supplement is absolutely amazing for supporting healthy cleansing and filtering functions of the liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and the skin. So Zendocrine product helps all the filtering functions. So if you're having a couple cocktails, or you've eaten something that really isn't, so great for your body, it's going to help to get rid of and support your liver, kidneys. It's really an awesome product, and it's part of our doTERRA cleanse. It's one of the products that we use when we're doing the cleanse. So it just helps normal detoxification, and it's really one product that I can say that I don't take on a regular basis, but I definitely go to at least quarterly, because I like to clean up my system and get things moving better, if you know what I mean. So environmental toxins. Our food is packaged in plastics. Invariably we're getting some of those toxins from the plastics that our food is packaged in, which sprays and things of that nature that we're using in our home cleaning products, that is going into our bodies. And Zendocrine Complex is definitely going to help filter out and support your liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and skin with those toxins. So definitely a great supplement to take once a day. Just take one pill once a day. Thank you. All right, so now we have Yaropalm Cellular Beauty Complex, and I know what you're all thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, so many supplements. Do we have to take all the supplements? Do we have to take every single one? No, but they're so great to have in your medicine cabinet, right? Because you can replace some of the things that you're currently taking, maybe that aren't natural products. So Yaropalm is our Cellular Beauty Complex. This is a new product that was just released at convention last year, and it improves your skin firmness, reduces skin imperfections, illuminates and brightens your complexion, provides powerful antioxidant support, and promotes cellular health with your skin. Your skin is your largest organ on your body, so anything that you put on there is affecting your body, right? It's going inside But the Yarrow Palm is also going to help support metabolic function as well. And again, when we're aging and combating oxidative stress and trying to fight off toxins that are all around us outside, this is a fantastic product to do that. So powerful antioxidant support promotes cellular health, supports a healthy metabolic function, and also helps to maintain the skin's youthful appearance by combating oxidative stress. Again, fighting the free radicals, bad cells that we don't want to have in our body, and doing that naturally. Supports healthy hair, skin, and nails, and also getting the benefit of a stronger immune system. And who doesn't want that right now? So this product is awesome for that as well. And let's see, I think that's it for that product. Does anyone have anything else for Yarrow Palm? Anything else to share? Caitlin, you have anything?
I wish I had that a while ago when I still had hair.
I know, right? Absolutely.
I'm sorry if I'm repeating what you said, but Yarrow Palm is part of a protocol that is recommended for what's going on around the world right now because it's got Melissa in it.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's something to think about. And doesn't it also have vitamin C in it? I think that's another reason.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so the vitamin C is great for brightening your skin, but it's also great for the current situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely. We can't get enough support for that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
so now we'll talk about how do we actually incorporate this into a sample day. So, as I said, I take these 5 products or 6 products all the time, every day. For breakfast, in the morning, 2 turmeric capsules and 1 PB Assist. You can do your, for breakfast, you can use your 2 LLV, which is the 3 different products, 1 Terrazyme and 1 Adaptive to help set up your day. At lunch, you can take the other 2 of each of the 3 LLVs, Long Life Vitality products, another Terrazyme and your Mito 2 Max to give you some energy for the afternoon. And then at bedtime, you can have your Yarrow Palm Complex, which is very good. You know, it works during the rest period to help replenish and rejuvenate the body when your body's not working on, it's conserving the energy that you would use if you were up and walking and moving and thinking, and it can work on rejuvenation. 2 Copaiba tablets as well, and 2 Serenity. That's going to help calm you down and bring everything back into alignment for the evening. And one of the things that I think I'm not sure whether I mentioned earlier, the Lifelong Vitality product, the Microplex VMZ, the Omega Oils, and the Alpha CRS Plus, they are highly discounted, especially if you get them through the Long Life, through the Loyalty Rewards program. And along with them, you're allowed to get 3 other products at $20 each. So these other products that you see here, the Mito 2 Max, the Terrazyme, and the PB Assist, could be your 3 other products at $20 each instead of $35 to $40 each for these products. So doTERRA really gives us a way to support our bodies and our ongoing health at a very reduced cost to ourselves. And when you have these things in your regular Loyalty Rewards program, you almost got enough to get the free product of the month. So it's, and these are things that you were probably already spending money on, vitamins and things like that anyway. So just get these, which are really whole food based and healthier than the ones and more bioavailable than the ones you get in the store.
And Wayne, I was just going to add one thing there. if you do start taking any of the supplements or the Lifelong Vitality, it's good to start out a little bit slower. So taking a half dosage and then working your way up so that, you're introducing it to your body.
Correct, especially if you're coming from any sort of compromised situation. You don't want to, your body's already worn down or fighting whatever the actual issue is. So you want to gently help it get into rhythm. And then you'll notice as you're feeling better, you can then increase the amounts of the supplements up to the recommended daily use. And for you, maybe it is just a half a dose a day, but you're definitely start slower when you go along. So if you look at a sample loyalty rewards program, this shows you the Lifelong Vitality, which is $79.50 for all three of them. And if you add the Terrazyme, which you can get with it, is only $20 instead of $37, I think. The PB Assist is only $20 instead of $39. And then if you add your turmeric, your Serenity capsules, and a bottle of lemon, you're at 133 PV. And what does that mean? That means if you order by the 15th of the month with this, you get a free oil of the month. This month, that oil was fennel, which is excellent for digestive issues and numerous other things. You can also, the product of the month might not be an oil. It typically is an oil, but sometimes it's a limited edition oil or one that's not offered on a regular basis. And in the past, we've gotten things like Neoli and Palmarosa, which is always nice to have because they have other benefits and you can't get them on a regular basis, or they're not available in our market all the time. So with this, if you're looking at 133 PV order on the Loyalty Rewards program, you also earn points back. So when you first started out with your products, if you get 10% back for a Loyalty Rewards order, and for the first 3 months of at least a 50 PV order, you're going to get 10% back. So that's, if you look at this order, that's 13.3% back, which is the equivalent of a bottle of lemon or wild orange or lime that they're giving you in points every month, which are good for free product. You're also getting, after those 3 months, it goes up to 15% back, and eventually every 3 months that you have a qualifying order, it'll go up to 30% back. So 30% back is a lot of money. If you're looking at a 100 PV order, that's 30 points back, which is equivalent of 30 doTERRA dollars. So it really makes getting some of those other oils you want to try very cost effective.
Hey, Wayne.
Yes.
Sorry, I just want to interrupt for a second. I'm sorry, guys. But I have a little quick story. So you were talking about the dosage and, making your way up, starting slow and making your way up. And sometimes I've had people say, oh, well, I made my way up to half a dosage and I feel fine, so I'm going to stay there. No big deal. So my wife did that. I don't know why. She just decided that she was going to do half a dosage, and I do a full dosage of LLV. And you really see a difference because we both got sick at the same time within 24-hour period. We had the same symptoms. I was just run down, took some extra naps, 5 to 7 days, it was out of my system. Unfortunately, my wife was sick for 3 weeks, had to go to urgent care, had to go to the doctor, got 3 prescriptions. So if you're thinking about your dosage and you're thinking, oh, half is good enough, stop and think about that for a minute. So thank you for letting me interrupt. And I think that we're about to pivot, and when we are, we have a little customer who'd like to share her experience with supplements. So when we have a moment, we have a little testimonial.
Now's a good time.
Yeah, from the audience. So Rebecca, do you want to unmute and share your thoughts?
Hi, everyone. Hi. I've been using doTERRA since 2016. It'll be in November. And I think I've had 1 or 2 sick days since I've started. And I'm a manager of pastoral care at Stanford Hospital. And the past 4 months, I am convinced I wouldn't have survived it without the supplements, without the adaptive and the LOV and the DDR. And it's been an extraordinary lifesaver for me. And Caitlin was kind enough to bring some donations to the hospital towards the end of it, and we were able to give that to the team who's doing all of the testing, and they were so excited to have this. And so it really does work, and I want to thank you all. It made a difference.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That is awesome. I really wish I could give you a hug right now.
Thank you for sharing that, Rebecca. And it's, any number of people on this call can give you testimonials on the benefits of the supplements that doTERRA has. And, it's if you haven't tried them, I recommend that you try them for yourself. So just a little bit, Caitlin said we're going to pivot now, and we are a little bit. So, we can use our oils, which we all do. And a lot of us started just using oils. I mean, when I started with the oils, I never expected to be in the business of sharing oils and help and teaching others. I was just going to use them in my massage practice. And then I found out their benefits, and I couldn't help but want more, and then decided, well, heck, let me share oil so I can at least get some of my oils paid for. And then it came into teaching oils. So, we talk about the 3 pathways that doTERRA has, and we meet people wherever they are. And a lot of people will start at 1 and move up. 85% of our over 9 million users are simply customers who use the products for themselves and their families, which is fantastic. And then the other 15% are people who share the oils with friends. And then some of those are people who also teach others. So there's 3 ways to share. You can get a referral partnership and get free oils. So if you're referring them to somebody who's actually building the business, then you would get some benefit from that. You can enroll friends and get some extra income yourself and get your oils paid for. Or if you want to take it further, you could build a team like Laura and myself and Caitlin are doing to supplement or even replace your income. So those are great ways of doing that. And if you're interested in any of those, please contact the person who you're working with and who invited you to this seminar, because we'd be happy to share with you the benefits of that and go over the time commitments and the other ins and outs. And it can be as simple as just getting some friends over and one of us comes and teaches a class for you. So it's very easy. So that's the end of our presentation for this evening. Does anybody have any questions? I don't see anything else in the chat that hasn't been answered.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I do just want to acknowledge a couple of the other people on the team who are here. Kristen, who is hosting this call tonight, is our team leader. Caitlin is also, and Jean Straub and Jan Gerlach are also people who are building. Patricia Bauer also has doing some sharing and things as well. So it's a great team to work with, and we are happy to be able to offer these educational programs for you. Next week is, I forgot, and I don't have my little sheet in front of me.
Toxin-free living.
Toxic-free living. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's, unfortunately, we get a lot of toxins in our lives. And in this part of the country, in New England, we are in some of the highest toxin area, believe it or not, in the country because of our affluence. There's the the green lawns, and then Fido goes out and rolls in the lawn and comes inside and you pet Fido, and all of a sudden you've got toxins on your hands, and lots of other things. So there's lots of simple ways to eliminate toxins in your life, which will then boost your immune system and everything else. So come back next week and learn some of those ways, and we look forward to seeing you then. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Great job.
Thanks so much. Awesome.
Kristen, you want to stop the recording?